Here's a $150 camera.
Yeah, that's cool.
Turned down a $100 offer on that. What will be my bottom line?
Yeah, take it all.
On these 2 boxes.
Froggy flips.
So weird, didn't see any snow till I got to Ohio, and then it was just covered.
Yeah, I didn't see it in Indiana.
Nothing.
That's my wife,
Hi.
Karen.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for inviting me.
No problem. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah. You ready to have fun?
Yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
Most of my stuff has been kept upstairs, but after we started moving stuff out, I've moved it around the house to make it easier because it was just too much upstairs.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
we can start upstairs
Okay.
and go from there.
Sounds good to me.
Floor's dirty, stuff's everywhere.
That's moving for you.
Yeah. But stuff I've had, moving our stuff to live with wasn't the problem.
Right.
And this ain't a problem either. I can stick it in a storage unit for a little bit. I really don't, it's too big to say I want a price for everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I was dividing it. I mean, I don't know if you're into Power Rangers.
A little bit, yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, there's a collection. I don't know if you want to look at it. It's not going to be any crazy numbers, but if you wanted the whole thing, we can make a
okay.
quick deal on that.
All right, so I need to pause real quick and tell you what's going on. Anthony and Karen are longtime buyers, sellers, collectors. They've done yard sales and eBay and flea markets. And over the years, they've accumulated lots and lots of cool stuff. So basically, they were gracious enough to reach out to me and say that if I was willing to drive to Ohio, that I could have first pick of all their different collections that they're trying to get rid of before they move. So of course I'm all over that. When I got there, it was a lot different than most picks I've been on because everything was just really well organized into different collections and different lots of very similar things. So basically, rather than just making a big pile, we spent about 3.5 hours going through as many collections as we possibly could and just making deal after deal after deal.
20 bucks.
Deal. Yeah, I like that box too.
You want that box?
Yep.
20.
Sure.
15.
Sure. 60?
Deal.
Okay. Now, this probably led to me buying more than I normally would just because the prices were right. They definitely understand the business and they wanted to make it worth my time. And at the same time, they wanted to move a bunch of stuff. So it worked out for both of us. But when it came time to edit this video, I can't really put out a 3.5 hour video. And I'm not a fan of doing like the to be continued thing. So what I decided to do instead, there were 3 particular collections that kind of had that wow factor, the kind of thing that I get excited about stumbling upon. So I decided just to kind of focus on those 3 collections, kind of show you the deals that we made on those. And then when we get back here, I'll show you some pretty amazing comps on some of the cool things that I was able to buy. So let's get back to it.
See what we got. I don't know.
Pokemon.
Hold on. We're gonna play with Pokemon. We're gonna play with Pokemon.
Very cool.
Have you looked up the values on any of these?
It's been a long time since I've sold any of these. Are these from like 98 or something?
It should be 98, 99.
Yep.
These were my daughter's, and you'll see some price tags. These are 8 years ago. She was trying to resell them. Right now, I bet that's double the price on them.
Probably.
Because I sold some to know. I mean, you go through these, there's going to be ones that'll be 50, 40. I mean, you can sit here and comp some of them up if you want. I got all day. Oh, that's a good one for, I think that might be one of the 50s. These are the battle balls, battle balls, battle balls, battle balls, battle balls, battle balls. Of course, a watch, keychains. Here's a $150 camera.
Yeah, that's cool.
We just got an offer. I think we turned down a $100 offer on that. More of these. More of these. A couple remote controls. More keychains loose in the bottom. You want to take a moment, think about it. I don't know if this is something for a personal collection or
Right, a little bit.
you know,
A little bit of each.
because that's the thing that I never really sat down and pulled out a price. So
Yeah.
Like I said, I know there's some big money here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, there's ever been a $700 resale right here. And you can sit here and Google them up.
Oh, I'm sure. Any idea what?
What will be my bottom line?
Yeah. Take it all.
On these 2 boxes, $200.
$200.
And that's
$200 is fair.
That's a really, really good deal.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Sold.
You want to pack them with it.
Yeah, these cards are actually nice on these.
They are. They are. All right, let's do it. You can bring that one. Got some kinds of series. Downstart Galactica, somebody started bagging them. Let me see if I can. Battlestar. These do sell too. I'll look them up. You know, I have said a couple little curse words, so sure they ain't bothering me.
Oh, no, you're fine. Ooh, Garbage Pail Kids?
The stickers.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, they're stickers.
Those are my favorite.
I think it's cool, they're all stickers.
Those are in good shape, too.
Yeah, those are actually in really good shape. Some of these cards are not, and some of them are. Matter of fact, I've got a boatload of the other stickers. Like these guys, you know, these are stickers. And those normally don't, they get used.
Right.
So there's a bunch of stickers of Star Wars too. Normally on the kids' toy boxes.
Right.
A lot of wrestling.
I saw some Turtles, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, Turtles, Battlestar Galactica. I haven't gone through the whole box. I just pretty much been holding on to it for about 15 years. I know there's gonna be money in them. I know all this stuff, and I know if you got to go through so much work. A lot of good stickers. You saw another 30.
Sure.
Boom. And I don't know how you want to pack them. We can help with different things if you want to read. There's a lid to that somewhere.
Okay. Dang.
Looks like 20.
Very cool.
Something doll. And in the bottom is a bunch of weapons and shields. I mean bunches and bunches.
I don't think I've ever seen that much in one place.
No, and all her stuff is in there. Sword, her shield's in here, her tiara, multiple tiaras. Saddle for his horse. I think it was 25 dolls, and she has her tails inside up here. Just missing one clip. Wow. With more wings, saddles, furniture, 4 more horses.
Very cool.
I don't know if she has her wings, but she's crazy price online. The crystal one. Wife knows more about this than I do. I mean, you could part all this off and the figures and make some big money. I mean, it's not little money because I actually built this collection for my wife. She has her own collection.
Yeah, we went on this.
It's one of my harder ones. I know I can part it off and hold on to it and make myself around $600 on all this. The castle with all the pieces, I can get 150 out of it. In each stall, when you put the parts in and you clean them and you do the stuff, you know, like this hair, I actually know how to make that hair right. There's a technique.
Right.
I'll let you have it for 200.
200 deal.
Okay.
Sold.
The number that was in my head. Oh,
works for me.
She's a generic one down on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Galaxy Girl or something.
I've never seen this much in one place, so I can't not buy this.
That's a really good deal, man. I ain't kidding.
Oh no,
You're done.
I've never sold it, but I mean I know that it's valuable. So
You can make some money out of it. I had all this tucked in. I probably won't get it back. I tucked it in after it was closed.
is that just in there like that?
This guy I saw without the harness selling for $50 the other day. I just can't believe it.
Good.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No problem. This goes to her.
All right, so we're back here in the garage, and like I said, there was a lot more that actually went down, but we're going to focus on the 3 collections that I was the most excited about. So we'll start over here with the cards. So there were 2 bins of miscellaneous cards, and I paid $30 for all of them. This is what I haven't separated out yet, and you can already see there's some good things in here. Some are in good condition, some are in not so good condition, but that's to be expected. But I mean, there's early 90s wrestling cards, Batman, Ninja Turtles back here. There's a bunch of Star Wars, various editions of Star Wars cards. There's some Kiss, a couple of those. There's some Wacky Packs. There's Battlestar Galactica. But what I have already separated is what I'm most excited about. For instance, all of these Garbage Pail Kids cards from, I think, 1987. Everyone knows I love Garbage Pail Kids, especially the vintage ones, and I get excited whenever I find them. This was no exception. I got everything kind of in order by number and like card. And these are actually in pretty fantastic shape. So obviously these are hard to comp out, but they're not going anywhere anyway because I keep all the Garbage Pail Kids stuff I find. Of course, I was excited to find these. The next cool complete set would be 2 sets of Star Wars. There's the red set and the yellow set. These are both complete sets, actually with multiples of most cards, but there's at least 1 of each card. Some have 1 star, some have 2 star. I believe that's the printing. So like a 1 star, I think would be first printing, 2 star would be second printing. So I can't claim that I have 2 complete sets of first printings or anything. And then if we go to the back, there are some sticker cards too that are still unused. So those always help to sell these Star Wars cards from my experience. And then what I think might be the most valuable of all the cards so far would be the 1987 WWF cards. More than a complete set. It's a complete set plus. I think there's a few cards like Andre the Giant here where I only have 2 of them. And then there's like 1 card where there's only 1. So there's almost 2 complete sets, but there's definitely 1 complete set. There's 5 of the Bret Hart, which is one of the sought after cards. It's number 1. There's a bunch of Hulk Hogan cards. There's even more up there. Quite a few Macho Man and Elizabeth cards. Another good one. And then pretty much every Hulk card, there's lots of multiples. There's a bunch more of the American-made Hulk cards. And then a bunch of the challenge answered Hulk cards. Tons of Hulk Hogan cards. And then if you turn to the back, not a lot of stickers in this set, but there are a few. So those are definitely good to have as well. I believe a nice set of 1987 WWF cards should run somewhere between like $50 and $100 per set. But I've seen lots that just contain like a bunch of Hulk cards sell for more than that. I've seen those Bret Hart cards sell for quite a bit on their own. So I think as an entire collection, this should do really well. And there's a couple different ways I could sell it, but I think I might just sell this as one big collection and just kind of see what happens because it's just a really neat collection. And I think a collector would be excited by all the doubles and triples and quadruples and niners and teners. So that's kind of how I'm leaning right now. The next collection would be the Shira Collection. I've never actually bought and sold Shira stuff before, but I do have a fascination with it just because of the He-Man connection. This was $200 for everything, and just because of the amount of stuff here, I felt completely comfortable with that, and I think it was a wise decision. There's like 22 or 24 different figures, many complete. I've actually started going through these already. There's 4 different horses, including Crystal Swiftwind here, and she is complete with her wings and her harness and her saddle and everything. And there's actually extra stuff in here too, like extra wings and extra helmets, which those things can sell for 20-30 bucks on their own. And then a complete Crystal Swiftwind, this little see-through horse right here, that can sell complete for over $100 in some cases. So just with her and the extra parts, that's already probably most of the money back right there. Plus, I believe with this saddle and wings, this Swiftwind might be complete as well. So I'll have to look up and see how much that one is worth. I'm not sure offhand. We have the Sea Harp here, which is almost complete. It's just missing the little harness, but it does have the little pillow. This is almost complete, and in this condition should bring between like 50 and 70 bucks on its own. If it did have the tiny little harness here, it'd probably be closer to 100 to 120. We have the Crystal Castle, which I have not yet tried to see if it is complete, but there are a lot of pieces here, so I'd be surprised if it wasn't at least almost complete. I know a complete one can sell for over $100, maybe closer to $200, but let's be honest, each one of these parts are going to have value on its own as well, and there are quite a few here. And then, like I said, all the figures, I've started matching up most of them with their accessories, and quite a few are complete. There's some that are missing a few things, and there's some doubles and triples even of some of the figures. This complete Starburst Shira doll. There's her tiara down there with her pink sword and her pink shield. I think this figure alone should sell for over 50 bucks, like maybe closer to 60 or 70, depending on how nice I could get the hair to lay down and stuff when I take pictures. But that's definitely a good one to look out for. And then even the incomplete figure should sell for at least like 10 to 15 bucks on their own. And like I said, there's between 20 and 25 of these. And then there's some extra accessories down in the bottom. There's some more wings for that horse over there. Very cool collection overall. And I'm sure it'll be a long time before I see a Shira collection as large as this one. So very cool to be able to buy this. And then we have the crazy Pokemon collection. This was probably like the thing that I was most excited about. You just never see this much vintage Pokemon sealed in the package in one place, and it was really exciting when he opened up those boxes. But I mean, there's just tons of like vintage battle figures. These are all from like 1999, and some of these sealed in the package can go for a lot of money, like over $100 just for one. I don't know if I have like a super rare one, but on average they seem to sell for about like 30 to 50 bucks a piece. So I'm going to average about 40 to 45 bucks per when I do my calculations, and there's like 10 or 11 just of those. Most of the cards are really nice. The only bit of damage that is really notable is there's one crushed bubble right there. Then there's all these like sealed packages of PokeROM CD-ROMs. I mean, these are for Windows 95 and 98. I don't think they'll be quick sellers or anything, but they can sell for between like 15 and 30 bucks, I think, per. I think Zapdos is one that actually sold for quite a bit recently, so if it did, I'll put a comp up for that one. A bunch more odds and ends up here, like keychains, all vintage, watches, stamper kits from the late 90s, some Pokeball Keychains. This is probably the most valuable piece from the entire collection. It's a sealed Pikachu camera. This, I believe, sells in this condition for between like 100 and 150 bucks just on its own. Got a couple remote control Pokemon up here. Packages aren't great on these two, but they're definitely the exception when it comes to looking at the entire collection. And then honestly, that wasn't even all of the Pokemon stuff. There's some loose stuff in there, like some loose Pokeballs and Pokemon marbles. There's a part of a Voltron right there. Very cool. We have some vintage cards. Nothing crazy in the cards, I don't think. And there's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards down in there as well. Lots of Pokemon figures, like from Burger King and McDonald's. And like some of the old Tomy stuff as well is mixed up in here. Some Pokédexes, Pokemon Pinball. There's an Ash down there. There's some more figures. And then the Charizard combat figure. This actually sells for like 30 to 50 bucks used. And it's got both of its fireballs, and it works. So definitely an exciting collection when it comes to all this Pokemon stuff. Anthony and Karen, thank you so much for having me out and for letting me get first pick. Hopefully I was able to lighten your load a little bit as you move into your new place. But I want to thank everyone, as always, for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.